All right, and welcome. Let me paint you a picture. You're a teacher or a creator or just someone who loves to move whenever you talk. Maybe you're like me and teaching science to a bunch of sixth graders who can't sit still for more than 6 seconds unless you're up here juggling flaming pencils or shouting about volcanoes that are going to blow up at any instant. Whatever it is, you're trying to film something. And you've got one problem. The camera just doesn't get it. It's either cutting your head off or missing your hands, or you're doing that awkward sidestep thing back and forth to every frame every 2 minutes like some kind of weird classroom crab. That could very easily be the case for every classroom recorder. Until this little guy showed up on the market. The OBSBOT Tiny 2. And yes, this is a camera review, but no, it's not going to be some boring thing because, well, OBSBOT Tiny 2 has basically changed how I teach, how I film, and how my students interact with everything we do in my classroom. So yes, if you're a teacher or a content creator or someone just looking to step up your setup without selling a kidney, buckle up, because I've got some stories. I've got real classroom footage, and I've got a camera that literally follows me around the room. It's pretty awesome. Now, let's get into it. First off, what even is this thing? The OBSBOT Tiny 2 is a small AI-powered webcam, but calling it a webcam just feels wrong. Like, disrespectfully wrong. This thing is a full-on smart camera with face tracking, motion tracking, voice recognition, gesture control, and 4K resolution, like the one you're seeing in this video. It's like if R2-D2 and GoPro had a baby and then they sent it to film school. Now, let's talk about the next portion of this video. Let's talk size. This thing is small. As a matter of fact, OBSBOT was kind enough to get me 2 of these things. So I can quite literally show you how small this thing is. Whenever they say tiny, they mean it. One of them would fit in the palm of your hand. The moment that you plug this thing in, you can connect it to a tripod or anything, or a monitor, or place it anywhere you need, really, because it's so tiny. Hence the name. But don't let that fool you. It's packed full of awesome, awesome things. The camera's got a magnetic base at the bottom of it, right here. So you can mount it on a tripod or a monitor, or just place it anywhere you need, really. The moment that you plug this thing in, you're going to notice one thing right away. It moves. It can move. It's on a head. Its head is on a swivel. The camera pans, tilts like it's alive. You wave at it and it literally locks into your face and follows you. I'm about to show you this right now. It locks into your face and follows you. Move right, it's there. Walk left, no problem. It's got you. Jump right, it's still on you. Lay down on the floor and demonstrate continental drift, yeah, it's still got you. And in this classroom, that's game-changing. No more stationary shots where students that can easily check out from stagnation on screen and miss the whole demo. No more standing still in one camera zone. I can teach like I actually teach and move around. Gesturing, pointing, and moving, and everything is active. And the OBSBOT, well, it keeps me in frame the whole time. And the quality, well, judging by this video, it's better than you'd expect. We're talking 4K at 30 frames per second, or 1080p at 60 frames. If you're streaming, recording lessons, or making videos for YouTube, it looks clean, crisp, like an actual professional is filming you. Not just filmed on a potato like other webcams. Now, real quick, shout out to OBSBOT. They sent me 2 of these things to test in my classroom, and they didn't ask for anything in return. So if you want to support a company that supports classroom teachers, well, I'm for one, am never going back to more expensive, less appealing webcams ever again. Looking at you, Logitech. These are now a permanent part of my setup. Let me walk you through what my setup looks exactly like. Come over here and follow me. So, over here, I have, and ignore all the papers, I am a common teacher, but I have an OBSBOT Tiny 2 that is connected to this computer. What I can do is, I put on this DJI mic, and I can walk around the room. I've got 2, the one you're recording me on, and this one over here. Depending on what way I want to do, if I want to be more in front of a computer, I can do that. But I can also get up and move around. Or if I want a full-on lecture style with the whiteboard in the back, I can do that as well. It's amazing. Now, let's get nerdy for a second. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 uses AI to do most of the heavy lifting. The gesture controls are next level. I can raise my hand like a trigger to zoom, like I'm about to do, or I can make it zoom back out. It recognizes faces incredibly well, and it adjusts exposure based on lighting in the room. I have tested it out with this one over here, and let me tell you, my room is normally dark, and it works amazing. You can see everything. So, let's see. The Tiny 2 uses AI, and that might sound like a small thing, but if you've ever filmed yourself in a classroom with windows or lights are dim, then you know how exposure works. It's a headache all the time. I don't even have to worry about it at all. That means when a cloud rolls in or the projector changes brightness, like it always does, I'm not worried about it. So, that's the classroom side of it, but what about creators, streamers, online educators? I've tested the Tiny 2 with OBS Studios, with Zoom, and with Google Meet, and with actually my default camera app in both a Mac and Windows. And let me tell you, this thing works across the board flawlessly. The OBSBOT gives you a control app where you can customize pretty much everything. Tracking sensitivity, zoom speed, face smoothing, field of view, it's all there. And it saves those settings so the next time that you plug in, boom, you're ready to go. Now, obviously there's no tech that's perfect, so let me hit you with a couple of things. The price, it's not crazy cheap. As of this video, it's running around $329. But for what you're getting, the smart tracking, gesture control, 4K, it's well worth it. And not to mention the build quality. This thing is tight. I mean, I feel of it, and it does not feel like some crappy plastic normal webcam. No, this thing is metal. It feels heavy. It feels like there's stuff to this. There is build quality out the wazoo. Now, so this thing is not your normal $60 office webcam. Trust me, this thing holds nothing on the Logitech. I mean, it's leaps and bounds better. Compared to other webcams, the Tiny 2, although a tad more expensive than normal, is extremely financially viable for those that want amazing technology at their fingertips. Now, here's the fun part. Let's talk about students. So, my students love this thing. Soon, I'll be handing over the reins for recording to them because I want this channel to be with students, not just about students. OBSBOT makes that possible. They don't have to do all this crazy editing. All they have to do is run this through a voice software. So, because the DJI mic, although amazing, doesn't do as great of a job as the OBSBOT does in video. So, they just run it through a video software, send it through Adobe Premiere, and then we're good to go. So, let's wrap this up with a quick recap. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 is an insanely smart AI tracking camera that works perfect for teaching. Crystal clear 4K video with fast autofocus, gesture and voice control that makes it hands-free, dual camera setup friendly like I have, and it turns any space into a professional recording studio. It gets students engaged in how of learning, and the how of learning, not just the what. And finally, to be honest with you, it's just fun. This thing makes teaching feel fresh again. It makes filming less of a chore. Normally, I filmed last year and I filmed on an iPad and it was so tough. But this thing, I look forward to recording all of my lessons because it's fun. I like this thing. So if you're a teacher, a creator, a parent, a principal, or any human that just wants to film smarter, not harder, this little camera is going to be your new best friend. So, big thanks to OBSBOT for supporting this work. And if you check out OBSBOT Tiny 2, I'll drop a link in the description and we will be on our way. Thanks for watching. I'm Mr. Johnson, and if you need me, I'll be over here waving to this camera that's waving right back. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
A huge thank you to Bridgestone for sponsoring our channel. You probably know them because they make super strong tires that help cars, trucks, and even race cars zoom around safely. Tires might not seem exciting, but without them, we couldn't get to school, go on road trips, or even visit our favorite places. Thanks to Bridgestone, we get to keep making these awesome videos for you. So big thanks, Bridgestone.